Greetings and a warm welcome to this week's post-cabinet briefing, your trusted source for updates on the decisions and initiatives driving progress in our beloved Federation. I am Dr. Natta, Cabinet Secretary, and it is my privilege to share the latest developments from the Cabinet of St. Kitts and Nevis. Under the leadership of Acting Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, the Cabinet convened on Monday, July 7, 2025, to deliberate on and advance critical policies designed to enhance the well-being of all citizens and residents. Dr. Hanley presided in the absence of the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Terence Drew, who is off island attending the 49th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM, in Jamaica. Today, I am pleased to share the outcomes of those discussions, decisions that reflect your government's continued commitment to inclusivity, meaningful progress, and the sustainable development of our Federation. The Cabinet received a presentation from United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, led by Eastern Caribbean Representative Abdul Kadir Masud, and the Chief of Social Policy, Miriam Abdu, on the National Social Protection Policy and Action Plan 2025-2030. Also present was Permanent Secretary Ms. Azilla Clark, Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs. This comprehensive framework rests on 4 strategic pillars: reducing poverty and inequality by safeguarding children, the elderly and persons with disabilities, building resilience against economic, environmental, and climate shocks, and promoting social inclusion through accessible, targeted programs, and strengthening national capacity for data-driven planning, budgeting, and coordinated investment. By embedding shock responsiveness, robust targeting systems, community engagement, and clear linkages to human capital and livelihood initiatives, the policy weaves a protective safety net that empowers vulnerable groups rather than merely shielding them. This joint consultation not only advances the draft towards formal approval, but also signals our shared commitment to an inclusive and resilient future for all in St. Kitts and Nevis. Cabinet approved 4 significant bills designed to enhance economic fairness, judicial efficiency, public safety, and innovation. The Housing and Development Levy Amendment Act 2025 addresses wage equity by ensuring workers earning slightly above the minimum wage retain higher take-home pay than those on minimum wage. This adjustment prevents unintended income disparities following the recent national minimum wage increase to EC $500 per week. The Judge Alone Trials Amendment Act 2025 refines procedural rules for trials without juries, incorporating feedback from the Director of Public Prosecutions and the Judiciary. These clarifications will streamline court processes, reduce delays, and uphold trial fairness. The Larceny Amendment Act 2025 significantly increases maximum penalties for robbery offenses, particularly armed robbery. By revising Section 31 of the existing Larceny Act, this bill strengthens deterrence against violent crime and enhances public safety. The Industrial Designs Act 2025 replaces outdated colonial-era laws with a modern framework for registering and protecting industrial designs locally. For the first time, creators in St. Kitts and Nevis can secure legal rights for their designs within the Federation, fostering innovation and economic diversification. Thank you for joining us for this week's post-cabinet briefing. The decisions and initiatives outlined today reflect your government's steadfast commitment to progress, innovation, and the well-being of every citizen. Together, we are building a brighter, more prosperous future for St. Kitts and Nevis. Stay tuned for further updates, and thank you for your continued engagement.